So I'll be using yeye yarn for this project, an acrylic fiber. You can use any one of your choice, and we are using two hooks. This is 5.0 mm hook, and this is 4.0 mm hook. You're going to be needing a tapestry needle and your measuring tape to keep the measurement, and your scissors to cut off unwanted end. So let's get to the video. I'm going to be starting with the black color and the 5.0 mm hook. So I'm using double strand because of the size of hook I'm using. So start by making a slip knot just this way. Hold the two yarn over, wrap round, pull through again and tighten it. So we are done. Right now you're going to make 80 chains. After making your 80 chains, next thing to do is to chain up one. Now wrap around, going to the next space. That's the second space, the second chain from the hook, going to there and make half double crochet, and in the next half double crochet. So you're going to continue making your half double crochet all the way down to the end of the row, and I'll meet you there. Here I am at the end of the row, and this is what my work is looking like. So for row 2, you chain 1, wrap around, turn your work around, go into that space. Right now we are working on the both loops, not in the first or at the back. So work on both loops, make your half double crochet in each of the spaces that you have until you get to the end of the row. For the black color, we are going to be making only 4 rows, so I'd suggest you just continue repeating row 2 in the third row and in the fourth row. So I'll meet you at row 4 to show you what to do next. So here I'm done with my 4 rows of the black color, and this is what my work looks like right now. So the last half double crochet, you're not going to finish it, you just stop right here, and you're going to get the blue color again, which is this double strand also. Then you connect. So once you've done this, you just chain up one and tie a knot. So now you make one chain, turn your work round, wrap round, and put the tail just this way, and go into the first space, make your half double crochet, and continue making your half double crochet while you hide the remaining tail. So for the blue, you are going to make exactly 40 double crochets. That's the half of the 80. Guys, right here I have 39 half double crochets of the blue color. So for the 40th one, we'll just stop right here, just like we did with the blue and black. So now we are going to introduce the next color, which is the purple color. So right now you use it to finish up this other one. I'm just gonna go this way, drop the blue color and start with the purple color. You go into the space and make one half double crochet. So for here you don't need to tie a knot, but if you want you can go ahead and tie a knot, okay? But for me I'm okay. So continue making your one half double crochet in each of the spaces. So you are going to have exactly 40 half double crochets at the end here. So guys, I'm here at the end of this fifth row, and this is what we have here already. Okay, so chain up once on your work and continue with your half double crochet. I will meet you when I'm done with the purple color, like when we get to this center part. Once you get to the end, you have only one left for the purple color. You're just going to that space and make half double crochet and just drop the purple color, pick up the blue color and use it to finish up the last half double crochet. And this is how we're going to continue doing until we are done with the color. So for me, I am making 16 rows of every color, so we already have two right here. We're going to finish up the remaining 14 rows for these two colors, and it's just a repetition of the second row of the color combination. So guys, I'm done with the 16 rows for these two colors. Now we are going to connect with other colors. So we are done with the purple and blue. So we finish up this way. So you'll be connecting the orange color on the blue. That's how we start this one, just like this. Tie this knot together and you continue, turn your work around. I'm hiding this tail alongside as usual, so you just go this way, go into the first space and make your half double crochet. So you already know, so continue. I'll meet you in the middle to show you what to do. Now I'm here at the last stitch for the half part, so I'm also going to stop this way, and now I'm going to introduce the next color, which is green. Okay, so you're going to use it to finish up this last one, just like this. Now you just put this on this way and you connect this green with the, you tie a knot green and purple. Okay, so you continue with the green color. Don't forget to hide your tail. So that is just it. So from here you should know how to continue. So you just be repeating this. Go ahead, make 16 rows of these two colors, just like we did with the blue and purple, and just repeat the same thing with the orange color and green color. And I'll meet you when I'm done with this color to connect the next color with you and finish up. Guys, I'm done connecting. This is what our work is looking like right now. So beautiful, huh? Yeah, so now we are going to connect the red and the yellow. First of all, we're going to connect the red on the orange color. So we do it like this, just the way we've been doing it before. So just use it to finish up this half double crochet. Now what you have to do is return your work and continue with your half double crochet all the way. So once you get to the middle right here, what you have to do is to drop the red color and introduce the yellow color, so you can use it to finish up um this half double crochet. Everything is just the same way we've been doing it. So use this yellow to tie a knot with this green. Now cut off the green color you are done with it. Okay, so once you're done, you hide the tail alongside as you go. Continue making your 1/2 double crochet in each of the spaces until you get to the end of the row, and everything is just the repetition of what we've been doing. So you are going to make 16 rows of this two colors, just like we've been doing on each and every one of this. Okay, so I'll meet you guys when I'm done with mine. So guys, we've come to the end of the body. Okay, and this is what a work looks like. So you chain up one and another one, then you cut off the red here, and that is all for this one. So what you have to do next is to repeat it again. So you're going to have two of this for the front and the back. So you have to make sure that the positive side is facing each other, in that way it's going to be like this: the red on the yellow and the yellow on the red, just like you can see. So now we're going to connect the shoulders together. So you have to insert your tapestry needle in the first spaces of the boot. Okay, so you're going to make it like you're tying a knot, just as you can see on your screen. So the next one, you go into the second space. Okay, I'm actually working on the first space, but and right now you're going to be working on the back loop and the front loop. The red one, the back loop, and the yellow one, the front loop. For my shoulder connection, I connected on 25 spaces. So you can go ahead and finish up by tying a knot twice, then cut off the yarn, and okay, that is it. Very neat. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and this is what the positive side looks like. Very beautiful. Yeah, so you go repeat the same thing on the other side. So you just count out 15 from the 40 that you have. So you have 25, and you make your connection just like we did in the other parts of the shoulder. So at the end, you work on both loops, not in the front or the back, work on both loops and tie a knot. And then you can cut off the boots. Yeah. Okay, now let's go to the side of the body. So from the shoulder, you are going to count out 21 rows. Okay, then you insert your tapestry needle. And that is it. So the you must have 9 inches for the the space for the hand. So from here we are going to connect, and you're going to like close up the side, and you are connecting with each color of yarn that you have. So for now we are on the green part, so we are working with the green yarn. So you just connect in each of the spaces that you have. So I'm gonna do mine, then I'll meet you when I'm done to show you what to do next. So for the hand, we're going to connect right here. So make a slip knot and attach your yarn right here. Chain one and then chain up one again. Come to this space and make one half double crochet, and in here one half double crochet. Just make one half double crochet in every space that you have. So you connect your yarn in the first half double crochet that you made by making a slip stitch. And once you're done, you chain up one, turn your work around, go into that space, that first space, and make a half double crochet, and in the next half double crochet. So continue until you get back to this spot. So when you get to the end, you finish up by making a slip stitch in the first space that you have here. For the next round, there's round 3, chain 1, turn your work round. So this is where you make your first decrease. You go into the first space and you're supposed to make a half double crochet, but you're going to stop right here, wrap around again, go into the next space. Now you have 5 loops on your hook, wrap around and pull through all. So this is our first decrease. So we are going to finish up this round, and I'll meet you in the next round to show you what to do next. So once you are done with round 3, round 4, round 5, and round 6 is going to be a repetition of round 1, 2, and 3. So that is to say, the next round being round 4, you just make one half double crochet in each of the spaces that you have with no decrease. The same with round 5, then round 6 you make a decrease. That's to say, you're going to be making a decrease in every third round. Okay, round 3, round 6, round 9, round 12, round 15, round 18, and so on until you are done. So I'll continue with this color until I'm done with the orange color. Then when I'm done, I'll meet you to show you how I connected the next color. It's just the same as the body bar. I'm going to show you how I made my connection. So once you get to the end of the 10th row, you connect. You're supposed to connect here. You're supposed to make a slip stitch here with this color, but we're going to introduce the next color, which is yellow. We will use this yellow to finish up. So just chain up one and tie a knot, like tie the both yarn together. Now you can cut the orange color, then set it aside. We're done with it for now. Turn your work around and continue your work. So I'm going to show you how I hide mine, which is just this way. So I'll go ahead, make one half double crochet all the way round. So for the rest of the colors, we're going to be making only 8 rounds of each of them. This is the only one we make 10 rounds, but for the rest of the colors, just like this one here, we're going to be making 8 of each of them, as you can see. So I'm going to continue until I'm done with it. I'll meet you when I'm about to add the black color to show you how I ended up with mine. Here at the end of the purple, so I'll have to finish this up with the black because now we are going to connect the black color. Now you're going to chain up one, turn your work around, and continue making your half double crochet and also hide this tail. So once you are done with the first row of the black, you can drop this 5.0 mm hook and switch to 4.0 mm hook. Right now we're going to chain one, turn our work as usual, then go into the first space and make a single crochet, and in the next space make a single crochet, and in the next, in the third and fourth, make a single crochet together, that is a decrease. So 1, 2, then you decrease. So continue this, repeat it until you get to the end. Okay, once you are done, you connect with a slip stitch. Right now you're going to chain 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So once you're done with your 9 chains, you make a single crochet in the second chain from the hook and continue until you get down to the end. Once you are done, you should have exactly 8 single crochets. So you go into this next space right here and connect with a slip stitch, and in the next make a slip stitch, turn your work around, then you're going to skip this and you're working on this. So go into that space and work on the both loops, make one single crochet, and from here you'll be working on the back loop only. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then the last one, you were working on both loops just like that. Now chain 1, turn your work, make a single crochet in both loops, then work on the back loops in the next 6 spaces that you have. Then the last one, you work on both loops. and you connect right here with a slip stitch, and in the next space make a slip stitch, turn your work and continue. So keep repeating it until you get to the end, and I'll meet you here to show you what to do next. Now you finish up and chain up one. If your yarn haven't finished like mine, you should cut your yarn, but mine have finished. So connect with your tapestry needle and sew this together. So you're going to insert in the first space of the both ends, and just like that, and connect everything. But for the first one, you're gonna make it like you're tying a knot, just like this. Then you continue. So for this part, the down, we are going to be working with the 4 mm hook. So I'd like you to make a slip knot. Okay, then we are going to connect our yarn somewhere here. So connect, chain one, go into the same space and make one single crochet, and in the next space you make one single crochet, and in the next two spaces you make one single crochet, like make a decrease just like this. So two single crochet, sorry, one decrease, that's one, that's two, and a decrease. Okay, so continue this. You're going to be repeating it until you get to this. So you're going to go around until you get here. I'll meet you to show you what to do next. So once you get to this end, you connect by making a slip stitch. So right now you're going to chain 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so here we have our 15 chains. Right now you are going to make a single crochet in the second chain from the hook, and all the spaces all the way down. So here at the end you should have 14 single crochets. Now you connect in this next space with a slip stitch, and in the next slip stitch turn your work around and skip this two, going to this space and make one single crochet in both loops. From here to the second to the last, you're going to be working on the back loop only. So here we are, this is the last one. You're going to be working on both loops. Chain one, turn your work, you're making your one single crochet on both loops. Then from here to the second to the last, you're going to be working on back loop only. So continue repeating this. I'm here at the end of the row 24 for the black color. So I'm going to finish up. So make a single crochet right there, but you stop here, okay, and bring the next color, which is red. Chain up one, and you turn your work around and you hiding this tail alongside. So you just make your one single crochet in the space and you start working on the back loop. Okay, so you keep repeating each color depending on how many single crochets you have in total. So I'm going to continue mine. After the red, I'll connect the orange color. After the orange color, the yellow, the green, the blue, and the purple. Then I'll meet you to show you what to do next. For the neck, we're going to be working with the black color yen and 4.0 mm hook. So what you have to do right now is to make a slip knot. And once you're done with the slip knot, you connect it anywhere you want. Any part is okay. Now, once you're done attaching your yen, you make your single crochets all the way round the whole neck, just as you can see on your screen. Finish up by making a slip stitch in the first single crochet that you made, and now you chain up 15. Here I have my 15 chains. So I'm going to make a single crochet in the second chain from the hook and continue like that all the way down. When you get to the end of the row, you connect by making a slip stitch and another slip stitch in the next two spaces. Then you turn your work around and make your first single crochet in the both loops. From here, you're going to be working on the back loop only until you have one stitch left. So the last stitch, you're going to work on both loops. Chain one, turn your work round, first single crochet on both loops, and last single crochet on both loops. So just continue this way. Every other one is on the back loop, and I'll meet you when I'm done. So once you are done, you chain up one, cut off the yarn, and draw the tail out, tighten it, and connect with your tapestry needle. So right now we're going to use slip stitch to connect the both together. So you insert on the first space of this other side and in the first space of this other side, just like you're tying a knot, and you continue connecting just like we've been doing before. For the pockets, we're going to be using 4.0 mm hook and the black yarn. So I'll make a slip knot, then I'll chain 60. Now once you are done with your 60 chains, you add one more chain, making it 61, and you wrap around, going to the third chain from the hook and make one half double crochet. So the first two chains that you skip also count as a half double crochet. Now continue with your half double crochet until you get to the end of the row. Now at the end of the row, just finish up and chain up one, turn your work around, continue making your half double crochet in each of the spaces that you have. So for this, I'll continue until I have 10 rows, and before I start making my decreases. For the 11th round, you are decreasing on both sides. Okay, chain up one and turn your work round. So for the decrease, you're going to skip the first space right here, going to the second space and make your half double crochet. So continue with your one double crochet until you get to the end of the row, and I'll meet you there to show you what to do next. At the end of the 11th round, we have two spaces left. So I'm just going to skip this one and go into the last one and make my um half double crochet. So that is how I decrease. Now chain up one, turn your work round, skip the first, go into the second, make one half double crochet, continue on to the end of the row. So this is how you're going to be making your decrease until you are satisfied with what you have. So here at the end of the work, I made 10 rows of decrease and 4 rows of normal half double crochet, and this is what my work is looking like. What we have to do right now is to connect it to the body, so it can be a bit tricky, but what you have to do is to know how many stitches you ended up with and know how to divide it. So I'm going to count out the one that I need. Okay, so chain up one and cut the yarn off. Okay, and make it a bit long so that you can use the tail to make your connections. So pull and connect to your tapestry needle. To be honest, I don't know how to explain it, so please guys, pardon me. Just connect anyhow you can and watch the screen to see how I did mine. Okay, it's confusing but it's also easy. Hope I didn't get you guys confused, but please, instead of spoiling your work, maybe you should give it to a tailor to sew it in for you, right? So for the strand of the neck, we're going to make 150 chains, okay? With this, we've come to the end of the tutorial. I'm so sorry, guys. I know the explanation and everything was kind of odd. I made this video like a month ago before editing it, so I just hope you guys understand the whole thing. Okay, thank you very much for staying to this time. I really appreciate it.